2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Scottsdale, Arizona. It's time to bring you all the final round action of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here, and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. It is great to be here for this Championship Sunday, and our featured player is going to be feeling pretty good about things.
As he should be. He's leading by 2 right now, but he's got a lot of big names following him, and it's tough. 1 is not enough. 2 is better, but I'm pretty sure he'd like to have more of a lead going into this final round. It's going to be good to watch, though.
Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Little birdie look in here.
So close. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. Now with the honour on a par 5.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I love this 15th hole at TPC at Scottsdale. Everyone's already focused on getting into the stadium hole, but this one here, wow, what a shot you got in front of you.
Your caddy is sitting there. Well, how do you feel, Pro, about hitting your long irons or fairway wood? He knows probably more than you do. You want to go for it. The best players in the game are excellent with their long irons and fairway woods. But listen, if you're not, lay up and wedge it close with your third shot. 6 and 7s come by going for it in 2.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. That's disappointing. A good look at a birdie here. And now at 3 under with those finishing holes remaining, could take it deep here.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side. Yep, that works. Nicely done.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Not bad. A few shots under par at the moment.
Oh, he's going to love this one.
Oh, well done. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Splash. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. That's in the sand.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
That's going to find the water, sadly. Now, 4 under par. Attaboy, good shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. And this putt is for a final score of 74. And that brings a close to this event. Oh, what an absolute shame, Rich. The win looked like it was in the bag too.
Yeah, well, that's what they say. You know, golf happens, and it certainly did on this occasion.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beautiful Pacific Palisades in California, it's the first round of the Genesis Invitational. Andrew Catalan here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, we're set up for a great week here at Riviera Country Club. The stars will be out. What makes this place so special?
I think it's not only the golf course, but the history behind it, Andrew. If you look back, Ben Hogan had a great run here, won 2 LA Opens here, also the US Open. I just look at this golf course as it's so special, so difficult, but it's right in front of you. There's nothing hidden about it. It's right there for the taking, but in the end, though, it's going to beat you up pretty good if you're not on top of your game. This, to me, is probably one of the most complete golf courses you can play in the U.S.
Okay, on to the next.
All right, as we head for home at the Riviera Country Club, is there a hole that's talked about more than the short par 4 10th?
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flag stick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
And he's got it onto the green, but still outside the range. Bit of work left to do. And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
And down it goes. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
Time for a par 5 as we've hit the 11th hole.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
That was really well played. That's a good one to build momentum on. A putt here to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This is going to turn ever so slightly to the right.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 5th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
I like that one. This shot in the 220-yard range. Just one stroke off the lead. staring down a very long putt here.
A big, swinging, sweeping left to righter. Started beautifully.
This putt is for par. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is currently in the tie for third place.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. A chance to get in red figures with this putt. Henny is greenside.
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Great putt there for birdie. We look at the leaderboard and our featured player in a share of first with Victor Hovland.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
A fantastic round in the books, and as we take a look at the leaderboard, he has a share of the lead. Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Who will stick around for the weekend? Our coverage of the Genesis Invitational continues as we get into our second round coverage. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. We're so pleased to welcome you back with us on 2K Sports, hoping for another day of excitement on tour.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
This is his third.
This one looking really good.
That is a wonderful shot. Count it. It's good.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Wow, mate, that's some golf back there. An eagle. How good. Wow, what a shot. Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Okay, time to return to the action. Rich, every time we get the chance to wax lyrical about Tiger Woods, you think, how else can we sing his praises? How can we eloquently describe one of the greatest careers in the history of sports?
Luke, I don't know how you say anything more about Tiger that hasn't been said or written or shown. I mean, if you look at the history books, his name comes up a lot, and for good reason. You know, the numbers are astounding. The major victories are astounding. You know, this guy, it wouldn't surprise me if a spaceship came down and he decided to just walk on it and fly back to his home planet. He's just otherworldly like that. And the way that he's gone through his entire career and time again produce when you think, well, no, he can't do this again. Well, okay, yes, he can. It's phenomenal. I just got to say that I am so privileged to have played against the man, beat him once. I made it count, however, but I mean, just to play in his era was, I tell stories about it for my end of days.
This appears to be a safe shot. I thought that was going to go in. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in first, and the Canadian Corey Connors is in second. On the tee on the fourth hole.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Terrific hands on that shot. A 3-footer coming up. Moving along. As we take a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Corey Connors is in second. We've hit the par 4 fifth.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
This one is right at it. Oh, come on, let him in. All right, John, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
We're back. Time to have more live play. 4 feet remains.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
So close. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. A lot to like about his round today, and as he takes a look at the leaderboard, he's in second place.
It's been exciting the first 2 days. Please tell me we're going to have the same amount the next 2 days.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the third round at Riviera Country Club. The Genesis Invitational is coming up next. Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. As our coverage begins, you can see our featured player is in third place. Let's see if he can get to the top by the end of today's round. That's a really nice shot. I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. Just 2 strokes off the lead.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. Here's a putt to get into a share of second place. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole.
We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron.
This one is going straight at it.
That was special. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? Putting now for a bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Sitting at +5 overall.
Well, let's see what happens here at number 8. I think he likes that one. Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 155.
That is right on target. Is this one going to go down? Here's a putt to get into a share of the lead. And just to tap in as we move on to the next. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
That's a pretty good shot right there. Five iron on the way.
That away, come on.
Oh, flirted with a hole out. What a shot right there. Now this putt for birdie. All right, that one is behind us.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now to the par 4 10th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Not a bad result right there. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. This putt from 3 feet away.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And it drops. That's the 4th birdie of the day. Okay, moving on to the next, but before we do, let's look at the updated leaderboard, and now a solo leader. Round 3 is in the books. Rich, it was another fun day in the booth.
Ooh, everything is shaping up nicely, innocent, for a fun-filled final round.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. We're back for another exciting day of competition here on 2K Sports. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
This is a 9-iron on the way. This is on a fantastic line. Really well done.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
This putt from 8 feet away.
He's got this one for birdie.
We've got a two-way tie atop the leaderboard between our featured player and Corey Connors. Now to 14, a par 3. The club choice is a 6-iron. This one headed for the green. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Seven feet remains.
This for back-to-back birdies.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage. This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
That is deep, deep rough.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday, a little bit more difficult today.
I tell you what, from the rough, nice.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. Let's see if he can save par. That looked good all the way. 3 feet to the cup. That one drops.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
The 16th is a par 3.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Currently at 4 over for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
That'll work there. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. And he's down there You got a read?
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
Out to the 18th tee.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
This one is absolutely hunting. Talk about saving the best for last. What a shot here at 18, and now a birdie chance coming. And now a putt to... There it is. Our featured player wins the Genesis Invitational.
And no better venue than Riviera Country Club to win.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.